We've been using the dataprovider.com MCP for a while now. We're very excited about all the possibilities that it can generate. In an earlier video, I've already taken you through the possibilities that the MCP and also the AI Navigator in the platform can generate for you. But in this video, I want to dedicate it a little bit more precise towards the domain industry. And I want to take you through 4 specific use cases that can show how the dataprovider.com MCP can be very helpful for registrars, hosting providers, registries, and SSL issuers. Let me show you how you can already generate insights in only a few minutes time using the structured dataprovider.com data, which has been using the MCP available in Claude. So let's ask Claude, please show me domains registered to, say, GoDaddy, where the SSL expires within 30 days and GoDaddy didn't issue the certificate. So you can see that the results have come in. After first collecting a few vital data points from dataprovider.com, it then will be able to also generate the results. So in this case, you will see, as now it's February 25. So 30 days out will be March 27. GoDaddy registered domains where SSL expires within that 30-day mark, but it was not issued by GoDaddy as the SSL issuer organization. And then it will find the about 7.5 million domains matching these criteria. So you see the long list here, and then it will also provide the key findings now, and also a few that will already expire in a few days' time. So let's move on to the second example. In this example, we're interested specifically in the online stores at a certain registrar which have just been launched. It could very well be that there are certain products missing at these just launched domains which you as a registrar could reach out to and offer the bespoke products. Let's ask Claude to please show me the domains that have been registered at GoDaddy in the last 6 months that are an online store but that lack vital products such as SSL certificates and potentially more. So we can see that the results are in after a minute or so. We can also see at first it has generated a few vital data fields from dataprovider.com, and then it has produced a result of about 275 records registered at GoDaddy and that are online stores since a few months, but they lack an SSL certificate. You can see here a breakdown of that as well, and then there is again the key findings. So let's move on to the third example. Dataprovider.com also has multiple different scoring algorithms, which can predict the size of a website, also traffic, or how trustworthy the website is. But we also have a heartbeat score, which basically means how many changes does the website make online, which can very much help us with predicting if a website is very much active and if it's doing a lot with their website. So in this case, let's try and find how active a certain user base is. So let me ask Claude, show me e-commerce sites in Germany hosted by a specific competitor with a low heartbeat score. So in a few seconds, I've actually now reduced the number to about 17,000 German e-commerce websites hosted at Ionos with a low or very low heartbeat score, which could specifically be a list that you want to target and that you want to approach and say, hey, maybe we should be helping you with a certain product, etc. Let's move on to the next example. The last one is very easy and is specifically aimed towards domain registries. Of course, a domain count and increasing domain sales can tell a lot, but it doesn't tell you the full story. Dataprovider.com has multiple different kinds of data fields that can help domain registries get a good insight into their domains under management and know if it's being active or if it's being used, and if it's being used, to what extent. So in this example, let me use developed or undeveloped field to know if the website is actually being used or if it's still undeveloped. So let's take .xyz as an example, and then I want to ask Cloud,
please show me a breakdown of .xyz and how developed or undeveloped their websites are. Or let's say domains under management are using dataprovider.com data.
Now, after that the analysis has been done, we can know a lot more about the .xyz TLD. So let's go through the breakdown. First of all, of course, there's a little bit less than 9 million host names in the database, which is one of the largest new gTLDs. First, we're looking at the response that the spider received when it has tried to index the website. So of course, there's a lot of available websites, multiple access denied. So the spider was denied access for a certain reason. Redirects and host not found means there was no DNS configured. It says that 40% of the XYZ domains that even serve content. A huge portion of it is actually undeveloped. And if we move forward to the website type distribution, we can actually see what that means. So a lot of it is actually parked, which is about 73%. A lot of it is placeholder. There's a lot of low content, and furthermore, there's also content, business, e-commerce, and blog, and the rest. And we can also see the state. So is it active? Is it inactive? Etc. etc. We can also see the breakdown of the developed websites for here in the country, and more and more. I hope these examples have helped you understand how dataprovider.com can be useful for the domain industry in several different ways, especially using the dataprovider.com MCP, which can help link our fast structured search engine to a powerful LLM such as Claude or such as ChatGPT, which makes searching the web as easy as asking a simple question. Thank you very much for watching.